Okay. This is the birch clump that I am so excited about. I haven't been down here since the day after I discovered it. What with all the cutting up I had, I don't need to explain all that. Other than there have been a lot of mosquitoes now. It's a banner year for mosquitoes, so suddenly, sort of all overnight. I came down to take a look at it and get a sort of plan of action, keep myself safe while I cut section up and bring sections back. It is massive. It's more massive than it was when it was standing. I guess I will start well, I don't want to go in and try to take that one off and have this thing fall on me while I'm under there. Jesus. I'll take this one first. I think that's safe. Although that's not going to be firewood, at least it's something I can do. I guess I should limit LIMB it. This one, one under there. Yeah. Start from the tops. That one can come off. It's going to be a lot of work trimming down the underbrush so I can get at it. We were promised humidity was going to be coming up from the south. And they said that Monday, at least in the southern part of Minnesota, is going to be a soup of heat and humidity, and a one-day event only. This is one of the times I'm really glad I live somewhat separated from that mess. I'm looking down under. That is a deep, deep hole. I could stand at the bottom of that and not be able to see over this. I do like having to work and aggravate for my warmth. Sometimes. Sweat equity. That's a great term. Heard it all my life. But it comes to mean something on occasion. Yeah, that's what that means. Yeah. The best way to split these to avoid doing this to them, shaving off you'd think I would have learned my lesson long ago. I did learn my lesson, but I keep doing the same mistake. So now I bring them over here. Finish them off. Well, good morning. We are getting rain, as you can hear. This is Monday. It's a little after 6 in the morning. I don't know what happened overnight. I didn't awake to any of it. And I don't check the rain gauge until about 7. But it's been raining heavily on and off for the last half hour or 45 minutes. So it seems so easy to get rain when it's raining, and so impossibly scary when the rain doesn't come. As you heard me yesterday going on a rant about lack of rain. It's raining all around us, but not here. Yellowing of the clover and the yellowing of the grass now. It was 10 days at least, maybe 11 days that we last got rain. We can't survive with that little or no rain. This tree came down during a big storm that took down that closed the driveway. Came out here and walked around. Oh yeah, that thing. But it's been dead for years. So now it's time to get it out of the way. To show you something that I just saw. That must have come down during the big storm, which was now 2 weeks ago. Those are enormous poplars. Down at that end, I'm thinking about 24 inches in diameter. Can't tell, is that just one tree with a... Yeah. There's another one over there. I had to clean that pine tree up that I just got finished with. This is the main old original ATV trail. The house is right through there. But I had to get rid of that because I want to mow out here. I want to get these trails all mowed at least once a summer. Yeah, that is them. The one I was seeing from far off was that one. The pond level is down about 3 inches. I can't be disappointed or surprised by that. Like a little kid yet. When I took that little walk just a few minutes ago down to take a look at the birches that I was seeing from afar, I was reminded, as I am every summer when I go through the deep woods on a humid, warm, it's about 75 today. When I go through the woods, the madness that creeps through a man's brain with the mosquitoes by the hundreds, the thousands, the billions. I know I missed millions because it wasn't worth saying millions. And how did people survive before DEET? I know, bear grease. That's not real effective as far as I'm concerned. A half-inch layer of bear grease. Well, the mosquitoes, the proboscis isn't long enough to go through a half an inch of bear grease. But thank goodness for DEET. At least for me, I wouldn't have been able to walk through there had I not sprayed myself down before going out here today. I don't think you can hear that. I think they're coyotes. They're back in no man's land, wolf country. Dragonflies flying across around the water, 6 inches above the surface, chasing each other, two of them. I have wanted to come down here. Maybe a coyote's got an axe over there. Chipmunk. Right down there, 6 feet away. Wanted to come down here in the evening and I just can't get to it. By 8:15, I have to get up and walk around, go outside, get some adrenaline moving because I am fading quickly. The prospect of coming down here at 9, it's still full sunny daylight. And if I wanted to be down, now the coyotes either got fireworks. Oh, that was a beaver. Sploosh, yes. Maybe we'll see the beaver finally. That's very cool. Yep, that's a beaver splooshing. Oh, he's really going at it. First time I've seen him all year. All year. You hear him? Yes. You see, that's typical for the beaver. You could see he had no fear of me, and he was making himself king of the pond. That's what they do. This is my pond. I built I've reinforced the berm, and you know I did because you've commented on how I've done such fine work reinforcing the berm. Now I just want to see two of them together. Oh, that's exciting. I'm very pleased. Well, I did promise Suki a bike ride to the mailbox. We can't do that in the wintertime. And it's high time. I think we went once or twice. Yeah, we did. Back in April or May. And May. I don't know if you heard that. He's way up the pond now. You know, think of his, if they have joy, his happiness that his pond is back too. All right, Sukio, I saw a large fly on the front steps the other day, about the size of a horsefly, but I don't think they're around yet. I saw another one a couple weeks ago. It looked about the same. And then I remembered, oh my God, deer fly season is coming. In another 2 weeks, it'll start. I feel so bad for Suki. It is what it is. I have to just get used to it. But I do not like seeing her trotting along beside me, going out to the mailbox even, going down to the south pool, and just the endless torment of her. Well, yeah. have photographed these in the past. I never knew what they were called. They're called ghost beard, if I got it right. These are not anything like the size I'm used to seeing. Sometimes they're 2 to 3 inches in diameter. But I love that name. That is so cool. They were right about humidity. Temperature isn't bad, it's upper 70s. This morning, radio was talking about it was already 88 degrees in the Twin Cities, and here it was 68. Oh, I'm thankful for that kind of a separation from the north to the south. Walked out to the mailbox to pick up my invitation that I need to register for my free dinner coming up in the next week or so. I had to go in and figure out why I was getting a weird sized box for the facial recognition focus, and I think it was the camera was having a problem with my sweatband and the hat, so I took them both off to see what would change. The little box around my face now is white, and it's usually yellow, so I need to go read the manual again. I subscribe to a Lumix camera site on Facebook, a Facebook page, and one of their acronyms the guys love to use frequently is JRTFM. Just read the effing manual. Or is it RTFM? We've gotten a severe weather alert, which is contrary to today's chance of rain is 1%. I don't know how that can be. It's never below 6%. But along comes this alert until 10 o'clock tonight. You notice I didn't say until 10 p.m. tonight. I'm good for that usually. So that's going to be fun. This humidity could lend some real fireworks. I was determined not to work today. I'm taking a few days off from splitting wood. I strained something in my abdominal area with those large chunks I'm trying to split, and I'm really giving it when I come down. I just felt bad. Well, anyway, I'm giving that a rest, and I determined all I was going to do today, because of the humidity, was I was going to walk to the mailbox, walk back from the mailbox. I picked up Chuck's hedge trimmer yesterday. I really have some things I want to do with that, and I think, I decided that wasn't a rigorous enough thing to stop, not do. So I went down Toes Wet Trail, did a little bit more around the house, and then by then, sweat was trickling into my eyes and carrying along with it the insect repellent that I lightly spray my forehead and face with, trickling into my eyes. That's why they must. I'm becoming a little bit concerned about the turtles. End of May, I began getting excited and anticipating, the turtles will be showing up in the driveway soon. Cool, yeah, good. First year I thought about that. Every other year I come out in the evening, oh yeah, that's right, turtle time. I have not seen a single turtle, and usually they have begun showing up the first week of June. Not a single one, and this is the 14th. We got a full otter pond. Did the drought kill them off? I still haven't seen any frogs in the front yard. I haven't seen a toad yet. I'm hyper aware of the environment and what should be according to normalcy. And having lived out in the woods forever, not literally lived, but I've been being out in the woods my whole life. I know what should happen when now. Like the deer flies. Walking back from the mailbox this afternoon, between my fingers in the web. It's too early. It's too early. Life on the bog. Daughter Kinsey and Josh have been sending me photos from a trip they are currently on to Europe. A year ago, Josh was invited to be involved in a wedding in Spain. Landed in Portugal and made their way to Paris for 2 or 3 days. She's been sending me photos of incredible food, incredible architecture. Somehow it becomes much more pertinent to me when I'm seeing pictures taken by a person who's really there with their eyes on the ground, and what an experience. They're having a ball, and it's beyond me how people make an undertaking like that. It's just beyond. I wouldn't know where to begin. Thunder has been virtually continuous for the last 10 minutes. And now it's sprinkling. Red Lake, an area, an Indian reservation, a town in northern Minnesota, has been hit time after time with severe thunderstorms in the last 2 weeks. I think they were hit the same evening we got the high winds that blew over all these trees. They were hit either the day before or earlier in the afternoon of the day we got hit. But now since then, there have been at least 2 more episodes where they're getting pounded by these storms, severe reds and fuchsias, maroons, time after time. Just like to know what are the mechanisms that cause that.